As gamers express concern about Borderlands 4 potentially costing $80, Gearbox chief Randy Pitchford says, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. That's one of those Randy Pitchford needs a PR manager worse than pretty much anyone in the game industry does. That's one of those, no, don't tweet that, Randy. That will tell your audience that you're out of touch with them. Don't do that. Outspoken Gearbox chief Randy Pitchford has responded to a fan who expressed concern about the prospect of paying $80 for Borderlands 4, saying, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. The video game industry has made the jump to $80. First with Nintendo and Mario Kart World, then with Microsoft and its price hike announcement that will kick in this holiday season, which I can tell you guys, a storm is coming this holiday season. And it might not even take that long. With the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out, a storm is coming. Not for gamers, but a reckoning for these companies. A reality check is going to hit them so hard that they're going to be begging people to please spend $60 on the games again. Please. Did that ad just pop in there? That's weird. Publisher 2K Games and parent company Take-Two have so far remained vague on whether they will go to $80. It sounds like they're gonna, based off Randy Pitchford's response. Randy Pitchford has insisted the decision is out of his control, which, I'm sorry, I don't believe you. I don't. Like, sure, does Take-Two have a say in it? Yes. Do they have the ultimate say in it? Probably. Does Randy Pitchford have a say in it? Absolutely. He's someone that can definitely make a push and explain why a price should be something for the game that his company is working on to them. But responding to one concerned fan on social media, Pitchford set the cat among the pigeons. I've never heard that before. By saying that if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My God. I mean, not that I'm into dudes, but Randy, God, I don't know. I don't even know what to do to fix that. Randy, this game is better not be $80. Don't take that risk. A lot of gamers aren't going to pay $80 and feed this notion of constant increase of the price tag. You are the CEO. You have some say with the price when it comes to the publisher. And here's what Randy Pitchford responded with. And like I said on Vardark stream, the whole tweet pissed me off. But what might surprise you guys is what pissed me off the most about it. And that is the A, not my call. That is someone that is looking to put the blame elsewhere to remove any accountability on themselves. And B, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. The delusion on some of these executives confounds me. How delusional do they think they are? Like, with how many fans actually like Borderlands? Is it a popular series? Sure, it's like it's known about. Is it a massively popular series? It's probably on the lower end of the spectrum of massively popular series. Yes. Is there a user base that will pay whatever it costs to get it? No. It's not in the pantheons of Grand Theft Auto or anything like that. And the biggest problem that Borderlands has going for it is not the indies, not the competition that they're fighting against, but it's similar to the Ubisoft problem, that they're fighting against their own back catalog. And I think of myself in a situation like this as putting myself in the shoes of, would I pay $80 for this game? Absolutely not. Like, I'd laugh at that. If it was $80, I would like straight up laugh at it. People say, why? It's a big franchise. You know, it's got all the bells and whistles. It's got everything you want. From my perspective, personally, I've played Borderlands 1. I've played a portion of Borderlands 2 and then fell off because I don't know when my kids were being born or something. My life was busy when I started playing it and never got back to it. So for me, if I was going to get falling into the hype of Borderlands and, oh my God, everyone's playing Borderlands, I'd be like, all right, I don't even remember. It's been so long. I don't even remember Borderlands 1. I don't remember the story. I don't remember anything about it. It's been that long. I would literally start with Borderlands 1 again, which I already own, but it would be like, I'd be playing it around again for the first time because I barely remember it. And then I would move on to Borderlands 2. So the problem that they have with a customer like me is I'm not going to fall into the, oh, I got to play Borderlands 4. I'm going to buy it day one. I think the only thing that could change that would be one, if begrudgingly, do not do this, by the way, Jesus, I shouldn't even say this. If it gets gifted to the channel and Hypnotic's like, hey, let's play it together, then I'd be like, well, okay. I just want to make sure I give you guys all the options so that if I am playing it, be like, you said you're not going to play it. There are ways where I would end up playing it, but I'm saying as a gamer, if I remove being the YouTuber guy, would I buy it? Absolutely not. Would I play it? No. Would I feel like I'm missing out on it? No. That is something they need to consider. Sure, the brand name is strong, but they are way, way overshooting their landing for how strong the brand they think it is. Anyways, he goes, my local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991. This argument again. When I was just out of high school working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen. Hey, congratulations, Randy. You worked really hard and you bought a game during a time where there were far fewer games available. And when you purchased the game, you got a tangible asset that you owned. And when you were done with it, you could sell it back to someone or have it for longer, play it later, and then sell it back at a later time. It came with a box. It came with a full color instruction manual. It was something that really meant something tangibly to you back then without a back catalog of other games to fight against. Times are different now. And oh, by the way, you're talking about a time when you could argue there was probably less than 1/10 the amount of actual gamers playing games today back in 1991. So 10 times or more the amount of players now buying mostly digital games. And they're trying to say, oh no, it costs more, guys. It's going to be $80 now for these games because salaries. I mean, Netflix is paying $750,000 for some of the director positions. So salaries, it costs a lot of money to make games these days, guys. Except for one small caveat that they never talk about when all of this comes up. And that is the stock prices of Nintendo, Microsoft, and this one in particular, Take-Two, EA, all hitting either multi-year or all-time highs right now. These companies aren't struggling at all. And by them saying, oh, we need to raise the price because development costs more, it's simple math. The math isn't mathing if you look at the stock price and it's at an all-time high. That means the investors are swimming in money because you're not struggling. If you were struggling, the stock wouldn't be where it's at. They never want to associate the stock price with the game price because when they do, their entire argument always falls apart. But maybe that's just me. As you'd expect, Pitchford's comment sparked various vociferous responses. Laughing my ass off. CEO said, real fan, woo-wee. In this economy, said one social media user, wow, that's probably a bad take. Cost of living crisis, and you're just going to say if you're a real fan? Damn, said another. What an elitist, out-of-touch response, another said. His solution, I got to be honest, by the way, this reads like they just copied and pasted X into ChatGPT and said, write an article for me, but whatever. Another said, his solution is just buy it. You know you will. This is how you treat your loyal customers. You should have just left that response at not my call and kept the gaslighting out of your response. Another ad, which I'd agree with. Last week during the PAX East panel, Pitchford insisted that he didn't know the Borderlands 4 price, but refused to rule out $80. I'll tell you the truth. I don't know. I don't believe him. I think he knows it's going to be $80. And I think this is where, like, do you think he'd be honest? Do you think he'd be like, yeah, guys, it's $80. We decided it. Do you really think he'd say that? No, of course not. He knows it's going to be $80. And from my own personal perspective, I am hoping it's $80 because I am going to love making some content completely blowing the shit out of that game because I know it's going to fail harder than Doom and everyone's going to be pissed and it's going to completely collapse the entire game raising price argument. The article goes on from there, but that's basically the bigger point of it. I guess I should end it with saying, yeah, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is $50, guys. So as Vardark said, that is her game of the decade. I didn't go that far yet. I haven't had a chance to really think about it. But off the top of my head, it's definitely in contention because it's my game of the year right now. And there have been some good games this decade. But yeah, $50 for someone's game of the decade or $80 potentially for Borderlands 4 when you can play the other Borderlands for like $5. I've seen them literally on sale for $5 or less, $4.99. But anyways, I'll leave that there.